the big stuff. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? You're never gonna get my love.
Welcome to some more Living the Big Life, and I am honored to be here with Mr. Reuben Harley and Mr. Trey Thomas, and we're going to talk about Big Rube here as we know him. Big Rube actually rocked the world, rocked the clothing world, rocked the hip-hop nation at 27 years of age. Rube, tell us your story, man. Give it to us.
I'm a young kid from West Philly. Actually, I'm a high school dropout, and I just had a dream. And years ago, I used to sell my water ice and pretzels and homemade cakes to all the neighborhood basketball games in the summertime. And I used to wear these $300 jerseys that I would put on layaway or buy, whatever I had to do. And the reaction people just gave me was like, wow, you know, these are hot. I would tell them, you know, the price. Some people was like, wow, gun-ho. And then the other people was like, wow, that's too much. So I knew I had to take it to the populace, and which was, you know, the generation I come from, hip-hop, and bombarded guys like P. Diddy, Jay, and became good friends of mine. And, you know, they started rocking them, and, you know, the story starts from there, you know. MTV, you know, all over the world. I mean, I was featured in Time Magazine, Sports Illustrated, Today Show, and the list goes on. And it just, I mean, created a whole entity of sports apparel that, you know, the high fashion copy and the likes of Nike and Reebok. And, you know, here I'm in today. That was the chapter in my life, and, you know, and it's a great opportunity for open doors for me to do other things I like to do.
That's unbelievable, Ruby. You know, so inspiration. You know, we got a lot of big guys out there. They got big dreams. Give them a little inspiration. Something that it happened to you. A dropout, 27 years old, and all of a sudden you're on top of the world with P. Diddy.
I always tell people you got to ask for what you want. You know, 9 times out of 10 you might get it. So, you know, I never take no for an answer. I always say a no is, I say next time the best time. But it's just motivation. I come from, you know, neighborhoods that wasn't, you know, easy growing up in, but I think that was the hard part of my life. This part is just is gravy. I mean, I just meet people and open my mouth and cultivate, and because I know how the world sees me, but I don't play into that, because I always tell people it's not the cards you dealt, it's the cards you play.
You told me that before, and I love that. Keep that. Remember that.
Yes.
It's not the cards you dealt, the cards you play.
Yes.
And let me ask you, Trey, you know, back in the years when the jerseys got hot, Reuben tipped out of even yourself, professional football player, wearing number 72 Philadelphia Eagles, you were gobbling up other jerseys, weren't you?
Man, I had everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to come in here.
Rocking the Harold Carmichael. He's like, you know, Carmichael on the sideline. It's one of my heroes. And
yeah, man, we bought up. I mean, it pained me to get rid of them at one point. My wife was like, don't buy any more of these jerseys, man. But you just had to keep getting them, man. And then you had the jerseys, then the hat to match. So, you know, it was always good, man. I really enjoyed it.
It was crazy. I was selling this stuff, so I know. Let me tell you, crazy. And a phenomenon like that comes around once in 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
And this man right here, totally responsible.
Yeah, I always say, like, you know, you have to create your own movement. It's not like, okay, you were ordained and, oh, well, this happens here. No, I'm a kid from West Philly, grew up on 56 and Spruce, that just always thought out the box of what my neighborhood had for me. And, you know, it's just like, okay, I went to Peter, my old partner, and President Mitchell Ness, and said, look, this is what I can do, and I went out and did it.
You did.
That's good.
Big hands, Big Rube. He is the man.
Thank you.
Now, I understand what you are, a big winner. You're also a big loser on this thing.
Yeah. January 1st of this year to October 27th, I'm down 84 pounds.
84 pounds.
Yes, yeah.
And can you share with us how you lost that?
One, I go to the gym 3 days a week. I train with a personal trainer, and I ride my bike. I'm an urbanite, so I get on my bike and I pedal everywhere, and it helps me for what this chapter is in my life. I do street style photography. I do fashion photography. So, you know, they call me the young black Bill Cunningham, which, y'all don't know, he's the street style photographer for the New York Times, and I actually, you know, he inspired me. So I have a city cruiser, and I ride around Philly, and I just snap up stylish people, be that men or women.
I'm going to have you back for another segment. Will you come back and tell me all about that?
No doubt, no doubt about it.
I appreciate it. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, again, Big Rube.
Thank you.
The Big Loser, 80-some pounds. You can do it. Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay.
Living the Big Life is brought to you by Torre, biggandtall.com.
Hi, Mark Rosenfeld here, Living the Big Life, and I am here with a great guy. This is Alp Acton. Alp is the general manager of the #1 rated, and there can only be one #1, the Super Bowl champion, the #1 gentlemen's club in the entire country. Delilah's in Philadelphia. And I want you to just share with us some stuff the big guys just need to know about gentlemen's clubs, maybe some to-dos, not to-dos, and just a little insight into it from the other side.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I think that with big guys, especially in a place like a gentleman's club, big guys were always used to getting a lot of attention. And in a place like that, I think that it's very important because I think guys overall feel very comfortable. And it's very important for them to feel in their element and not stand out. Because when you go to a regular club, sometimes as a big guy, you stand out. You see people looking at you, watching you. You can't get away from the crowd. However, at a gentleman's club, the main attraction is the girls. Therefore, as a big guy, you can relax, have some drinks.
So from what I'm hearing from you, you know, what made you #1 and what the formula is and what I guess a guy should look for if they're going to spend their time and money to go out to a gentleman's club is, you know, a place where you can have a whole experience, relax, eat a little bit.
Right.
If you smoke a cigar, smoke, have a good time, certainly take in all the views. And just don't go there just for the view only and lose all the other great stuff that's out there for you.
I think we're very lucky because we have a very good staff and a very good team. We also happen to have the most beautiful girls from all over the area, and some travel from all over the country to come see us.
So I hear
that puts us apart from everybody else.
Yeah.
But also, it's about the hospitality. We want the guys to keep coming back feeling welcome, that they enjoy themselves and they want to tell their friends about it. Obviously, one of our big days for us is after the sporting events. We happen to be close to the stadiums. Philadelphia is a big sports town, so every home game we get a big crowd after the game, so that's very important to us. And you know, on occasion you might run into some sports celebrities and people that you might recognize from television, up close and personal.
Right, so what are they about? Are they just blend in with the crowd?
They just want to come in and have a good time like everybody else, not be bothered so much, you know?
Right, no shame in it.
No, come in, enjoy, take in the view, so to speak, and have a good time as well.
How about out-of-towners? You know, people always go out on a convention or they're going, you know, away for a weekend, and they need to find a place, and certainly with your reputation as #1, and I'm sure everybody's, when somebody asks where is the best gentleman's club, they all know, okay, you're going to Delilah's. So.
Absolutely. Out-of-towners are very important for us because when you're away, you don't have the family with you, you have some time to relax. It gives the guys a little bit of a chance to escape and you know, spend some time with maybe their colleagues or people they met, or you know, just kind of let their guard down and hang out a little bit. And it's a relaxing atmosphere. We have TV sets all around the area where you can catch all the sporting events.
Right.
So it's something that you know, we want people to feel comfortable when they come into our establishment.
Right, and certainly I've read reviews on your food. I know your food is outrageously good, which you would be surprised.
We try to. I mean, we're very lucky. In Philadelphia happens to be a great restaurant town.
Yeah.
And as you know, we're famous for all kinds of things, from our cheesesteak to our pretzels to all our food. But Philadelphia has so many good restaurants. People are very critical and they like what they like. So you have to give them a good product, something that they're going to enjoy, sink their teeth into. And that way they don't have to get up and leave and go to a restaurant and come back. They can stay here and enjoy the whole experience.
Right, so that's great. And you know, I know through the years we've had the pleasure of doing some of the suitings, dressing up some of your security force and some of your co-workers there. And I got to tell you, you know, people are always intimidated with security people and you know, standoffish a little bit, but they're there to do their job. They're there to make sure everybody's safe and to make sure the thing's good. But to a man, you know, really honorable, good people just making a living like everybody else, and totally approachable. If you need to go up and ask them a question or something,
we want our guys to be security hosts, and we want them to feel that approachable and friendly towards the customers as well. And obviously, we want them to look good and take pride in their appearance. Yeah, well, therefore, we come see you and get them some suit jackets, get them some clothes, make them look good. Yeah. If the girls are going to be looking beautiful, then obviously we want our guys to kind of match that and look the part.
They're definitely handsome. I mean, that's all part of the package.
Some of them are handsome. Some more than others, so to speak.
Yeah, I got you. Well, I really appreciate that. Any other words for our guys as they go off into perhaps a stray visit to a gentleman's club somewhere?
Oh, well, please come see us anytime you like. Just mention Torre's and, the Big Life, and you're good to go. We'll make sure we take care of you guys anytime you come in.
There you are. Opportunity of a lifetime, gentlemen. Anyway, thank you very much, Al. Really appreciate you coming by and sharing. All good things. Continued success, huh?
Thank you.
#1 in the whole world. Well, the United States of America. #1, Al Batken, General Manager, Delilah's.
Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter at Big Life TV, and make sure you find us on Facebook at Living the Big Life, and be sure to check out livingthebiglife.com.
Entered to win a $1,000 shopping spree at Torre Big and Tall. Our next episode will feature our Big and Tall community celebrating at our Living the Big Life launch party at Chicky and Pete's in Philadelphia. Thanks for joining us here at Living the Big Life. And as our big deal of the week, go to TorreBigandTall.com, click on the Big Life sale, where you'll save up to an extra $100 off your entire purchase.
The big stuff. Who do you think you are? Mr. Big Stuff. You're never gonna get my love.